The young man was shocked to find that the 10,000 yuan he had withdrawn had turned into 100,000 yuan. But just as he walked out of the bank, a lawyer stopped him. The lawyer said he had seen the entire withdrawal process, and the bank would definitely recover the overpaid money. However, this bank often bullied customers. Earlier that morning, it had deliberately made things difficult for his mother when she tried to withdraw money, asking for her deceased husband to come in person. The elderly lady had no choice but to leave helplessly. After a while, the young man came to withdraw 10,000 yuan, but unexpectedly, he received 100,000 yuan. It turned out that the young teller had been distracted while answering a call and accidentally added an extra zero. The young man immediately realized he had been given too much money and decided to return it. When he stepped forward to tell the young teller, she was annoyed at being interrupted while playing a game and warned him not to mess around, saying, "Once you leave the counter, we are not responsible." The young man tried to explain that she had given him extra money, but the young teller directly called security to drive him away. Just then, the supervisor came over to ask about the situation. Afraid of being punished, the young teller quickly said the young man was causing trouble. However, the manager scolded her, asking if she had made a mistake again. Since she often made errors and received complaints, one more mistake would get her fired. When the young man was about to explain, she immediately cut him off and lied that the young man had confessed to her and been rejected, so he was now pestering her. The manager believed her and told him to handle his personal matters elsewhere. Later, the young teller told the young man to leave quickly. The young man said he felt guilty about taking the extra money, but the young teller insisted, the bank system never makes mistakes. The young man left, but just as he walked out, the lawyer stopped him again. He said the bank would definitely recover the money, but he hated seeing the bank bully people, so he decided to help the young man keep the money and prevent the bank from getting it back. Soon after, the young man returned to the lobby and asked the young teller, "Are you sure you don't want the extra money I took?" The young teller, growing impatient, said she didn't want it and told him to leave. The young man took out an agreement and asked her to sign it to confirm that she was giving the money as a gift. The young teller signed it immediately to get rid of him, and then the young man left right away. Not long after, the young teller was still complaining to her colleague about how stupid the young man was. As soon as she finished speaking, the accountant came to her and said, "You overpaid the customer by 90,000 yuan.